Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. How are you today? Thank you for being patient. Thank you. That's just had some things just overwhelming me. And every time I try to sit down, I'm just like, so it does not normally take that long. Things just kept happening. So, anyway, going to talk to your dad. I think I know him. I don't know if you live around here or not, but I think I know him. He looked familiar, but I'm really bad with faces. If it's who I think it is. Anyway, did he work at Pizza Hut for a while? Anyway, I don't think I've done a reading for you before, so let's start off with I see, hear, feel, sense. No, they talk to me, but they also show me pictures, and I call it spiritual charades. And I try to describe the picture the best that I can. There is always a reason for whatever they show or say. So if it doesn't make any sense now, keep it in mind because you'll either see it later, remember it later, or somebody else will validate it for you later and they'll go, oh, I know what he's talking about. So, anyway, he won't give me getting froggy. Did he have trouble talking at the end? Because right before this, I started kind of get crap in my throat, which I do sometimes anyway. But anyway, he won't give me all the details. He should give me just enough so you know what he's talking about. Details are none of my business. So we're gonna see talking about hop hippity scotch. Did he play hopscotch with you when you were little? I asked them not to go too far back with things that you may be too little to remember. Maybe there's a picture. Uh, don't go back to when you were, I mean, if you were babe, don't go back to when you were a baby because you were not going to remember that. You know what I mean? Hop hippity scotch. Sometimes they just throw words out. Somebody's derelict of their duty. Not you. Let me shut this off. I thought I shut everything off. Sorry. Derelict of their duty. Somebody you work with. Not doing their job like they should be, it sounds like. And he's not too happy with it. So anyway, so before we started, he wanted to pick a card. So I shuffle the cards until he tells me to stop. So this is the one he picked for you. I am in gratitude for the things I learned here. So much, soul lessons, soul growth, grateful. So he's grateful for his life. He's grateful for the life that he had here. We are here to learn lessons, life lessons for our soul, our spirit. The ones we learn the best are the ones that hurt and kick us in the ass the hardest. Those are big life lessons. The ones that just bring you to your knees. Those are the ones you remember. Those are the ones you really learn from. And I don't know why he's wanting me to preach that. Maybe you're going through something. Those are the lessons that your soul needs you to learn. Your soul needs to learn. And it will be sunshine and roses when it comes out on the other end. I don't know what he's doing. Wait a minute. Okay. He doesn't have his fingers in his ears. He's got his fingers up here. I don't know if he's trying to make antlers. I don't think it's a Mickey Mouse ears. Some people do this. He's going like this. I don't know. Why are you doing that? He got a big smile on his face. I don't know if he's making fun of something. What the hell are you doing, dude? He's still doing it, but he's not telling me. I can't make him tell me. 'Cause maybe you just did this to some you could have done it here, but maybe you just did this to somebody, or maybe there was some little was there some little code between you guys or with him, and maybe you have kids and he would do that, or maybe your kids are doing that and he's validating that he sees them do that. He's singing the Barney song. I love you, you love me, you don't want me to sing, I promise. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? Man, I heard that song a lot because I had a daycare for 25 years. Barney was a hero in my house. So know that he's singing that song to you. Maybe you just sang it the other day. Or maybe you guys used to sing it to each other. He feels very lucky and very blessed to have been your father. Okay. They make my head itch.
Someone was detected at your front door.
Sorry. I can't stop that one. Their energy makes my head itch. But I had this itch right here. So if you start getting these strange little itches and you rub it and it won't quit, know that that's him. That's him touching you, his energy. He says, I love you a bushel and a peck, bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck. He's talking about hair of the dog. And I know hair of the dog as you drink too much the night before, you get up in the morning when you have your hangover and you have another drink, and supposedly the hair of the dog, does something, fixes your hangover. I don't know if he's talking about hangover though. He's talking about hair of the dog. Get right back in there and do it, he says. Get right back in there and do it. That's not hair of the dog to me. Anyway, that's the way he's presenting it. He shuffles along behind you. You should It's almost like he's got house slippers or something on, and he's shuffling his feet. He doesn't have boots. It's not like work boots or anything. It's like he's shuffling house slippers. You should hear that. Now, whether you're going to hear it behind you, it might be like when you walk out of the kitchen, you might hear it in there. Or you might be sitting in the living room and hear it in the hallway, or hear this shuffling of feet. Now he's making me itch places I shouldn't be itching. Usually it's just my head that itches. And if you think you hear these slippers or whatever they are shuffling, validate him, acknowledging him, tell him you love him, ask him to bring you more signs if you want them. That's your free will choice. It helps to give them permission. It helps to ask them to step forward with signs. He's been Well, I always ask them for unique signs because everybody knows about cardinals and feathers and coins and that. He said he's laughing. He's making a joke. He says he's too tight to leave coins. But if you do, I don't know where my nickels went. No, if you, I walked where I go. Nobody in my spot where I hang out. Nobody had been there. And all of a sudden I stand up. Nobody been. Nobody'd been by there since I was there. Anyway, 2 nickels laying on the floor. I thought, "Oh, this is a joke. Somebody glued them to the floor or something." So I go over and pick them up, and you look at the date on there on one of them was the year that my buddy killed himself. So always look at the date. That makes it a little more special. If you if the tightwad leaves you a coin, he is talking about cardinals, though. I usually try to get special, unique stuff, so you know that it's not just a bird. Everybody sees a cardinal. Um, went to a funeral, about a month or so ago, and went over to the daughter's house where everybody went to hang out, and sure enough, I'm sitting out on the deck. She opens the back door, comes out on the deck, and there's a cardinal sitting out there in a tree. She says, "Yep, mom's here." So again, validate it. Let him know. He's trying to send you one that's very noisy, that's very chatty. It's going to make a lot of noise and get your attention. So let him know that you know that that's him. What are you doing? Okay. He has slacks on. I think he's got suspenders on, but I can't see absolutely 100% for sure. Not for sure. Totally sure. But he's kind of standing up. It's almost like he's not, how am I going to say this? He's not picking his butt. It's kind of off to the side, like scratching one butt cheek. I don't know, maybe he had something wrong with him that bothered him there or something. I don't know why he's showing that. I think they try to validate that it's them. So you know for sure that we're talking to him. That's a little different. You know what? Okay, he's showing me a thing. I think it's biscuits. Could be cinnamon rolls. I mean, in a biscuit can that you pop on the side of the counter and open up, but the wrapper's off of it, so I can't tell exactly what's in there. It looks more like biscuits, but it may be something else. Maybe you just made some. Maybe he loved when you made them for him, or out of all the weird things, you may find this container popped open. You may be walking through the store and the container may be popped open. That would be cool if he accomplished that. Again, if and when, I should say when, not if, validate him, acknowledge him, tell him you love him, ask him to bring more signs if you want them. He says you need to sing more. You have a beautiful voice. You need to sing more, uplift yourself a little more. Singing will make you cheery. Don't sing any of those crazy songs that those young people sing nowadays. I've had several of them say this lately. You do have a new guardian angel. He is going to watch out for you. So if you need something, asking. Can't hurt to ask. They cannot override your free will choice. So ask. I need help with blah, blah, blah. Or don't get greedy. There for a while, I was asking, I'm going to go big or go home, you know? I asked for $10 million. Give me $10 million. Come on, give me $10 million, you know? And every so often I go, hey, where's that $10 million? I'll swear on my life, I should have printed it out. Then after I did this for quite a while, I got an email from who the hell knows who this scam artist was that said I had won $10 million. Joke, they were messing with me. It's like, you want to be greedy? We'll mess with you. That was so hilarious. You go, okay, I'll quit being quite so greedy. Be a little more reasonable. And why not? Go big or go home. He says, don't forget to be grateful. Even in the bad times, there are things to be grateful for. Don't forget to be grateful. Okay, he's saying the word charity, but I feel like it's a person's name. Okay, so we stink at names. I used to get names exact. Then all of a sudden, they kind of went to the wayside. When I first started, all the guys said their name was George and they were from Texas. Then started getting names exact, and then for some reason it just. So you have to stretch that outside the box a little bit. Something that sounds like charity. And I don't know why he's acknowledging this person. Obviously, sounds like a female name. He's not saying who it is. He says, be happy where you're at, but don't stay there. Be happy where you're at, but don't stay there. Oh, don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Just because you're happy somewhere, don't get stuck like there. There's always room to grow and blossom and expand and learn other things. So you can be content where you're at, where you live, where you work, or whatever. You can be content, but he wants you to keep learning, or go back to school, or go take a class, or go take a dance class, go take a yoga class, go expand. Just keep growing and learning, like the lessons he learned. It's getting quiet. Hang on. Okay. Something about wiping your feet, like, but it's not actually like, it's like wiping your shoes on the doormat, before you go in the house. This is not what he's saying. He's saying sometimes you need to wipe your feet, like on the doormat, not because there's dirt on your physical shoes, but because there's things you need to leave out there, things you need to leave outside. It would be a good idea for you to get a doormat and wipe your feet before you come in the house, because energetically, man, he's making me itch. Energetically, you will be, just think, I'm leaving whatever crap I just went through at work on the doorstep. I'm not bringing that energy into my home. And even though you do think about what happened at work, or what somebody said, or whatever happened out there, It's energy. It's an energetic thing. That's what we work with. Leave it at the doorstep. With that, he's going to leave. He gives you big bear hugs, and you should feel those. It probably won't feel like a big bear hug, but you might feel some pressure around you, the warmth, tingling. Everybody feels the energy different. You could just all of a sudden get goosebumps. Once my buddy walked towards me, and I swear he walked right into my body, and I just like my whole body just started shivering. It was cool. So he's gonna let you know he's around. If you start seeing something over and over and over, like it took me 10 times to go to the cemetery and have the white butterfly come and circle me until I finally said, and I'd be out there bitching, "Where's my sign, man? Where's my sign?" The 10th time I finally realized, oh crap, the white butterfly. That's my sign. And I still got to get one tattooed on my ankle. He says, I love you very much, you little love bug. And don't you worry about me, I'm just fine. Here I am in all my glory. Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay. Cow patty. He's walking off. He's got like a cowboy outfit on. He's got a rope and he's like he's going to rope something. I don't know where the hell that came from. Did he used to have horses? Did he used to rope when he was young? And with that, he's gone. Thank you very much, my dear. Thank you so much for being patient. So much going on. Anyway, Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. Mwah. See you later.